sipping Hennessy with N-ESSY and two teezy. Cheers, boys.
Hey.
What's up? K Underdogs. I'm here with.
Total, you already know.
You already know who he is.
And N-ESSY Productions.
N-ESSY Productions. You might not have heard from him before, but you will after this because you will know what's going on. So, can you guys explain to them what is your connection here? What are you guys doing?
So basically, we met each other a while ago. Like it's like about like 5 years now, right? Something like that.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, almost 5 years.
That's crazy.
So that's at the time when I was just starting, like, you know, making beats and stuff. Like I started fucking around with GarageBand on my Mac computer at first, because you know it was like the free software they had and shit. But after I took it more seriously, downloaded Ableton Live, and you know once I started actually getting some beats out on YouTube, and I randomly met this guy and I was like, oh, you know, I rap, right? I make music and shit. I'm like, oh, I make beats. You know, we just connected like that, and pretty much, you know, 5 years later, here we are, just like working together all the time. So
it's awesome. Most of you know we were in our last episode of Hitting Underdogs, but can you tell me like what you guys have done together so far?
Yeah, like you know, since we met, we've always been like talking about music and how we could work together and do something dope. And like it all started with one of my older homies, Slim Grim. He was like, "Yo, let's do some tracks. Let's do some tracks." And I'm like, "Okay, let's do it up." And then we did we did Busy, and that was the first ever track. Like I remember he lived out in Joyce.
yeah.
You know, me and Slim, we drove out to Joyce. We're like, alright, yo, let's pick up this beat. You know, let's do our first track. We did Busy, and then we did On Point as well, right? And then, you know, after those tracks, like, you know, honestly, like, we got some like pretty good feedback for first tracks ever, right?
Yeah.
And
Those were dope tracks, man.
Yeah.
First tracks for sure. Like,
Yeah.
especially like, you know, recorded at Compound, you know, that's where Eras was doing this shit.
That's when they were at their first location.
Oh shit, I didn't even go to that location.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
So it was cool, and you know, like after those two tracks, we came up with that idea to come like to make the first EP fuck with my campaign.
Yeah.
And you know, I did like a few hard copies, you know, sold them.
I got one.
You know, just giving them off for who wants a hard copy. You know, nobody really like fucks with the hard copies anyways, but it's something like physical you can keep, right? You know.
Yeah, man,
So
it's like a souvenir, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like it's memories, right? And like obviously, like I wanted to have like a little memory there, like yo, that was my first EP, and then Ain't Shit Funny, but that was the second EP, right?
Yeah.
And like those are like, I felt like those were more like trying to figure out like exactly who we are in the game, who we are as like an artist and like our particular style, because everyone does something different. You just gotta find like what it is, right?
100%.
Yeah, even with the beats, you know, like the first two EPs, it was more like trying out, you know, like what was gonna work, but like see what people were feeling and shit, you know. But now I feel like, cause we got some heavy stuff that's about to drop, but like we've been working hard, man. Like we haven't dropped stuff in a long time, but
Yeah, it's been a minute.
when it's coming, it's gonna come hard for sure.
Ain't shit funny, dude.
That's old track though, you know. There's so many new tracks that nobody's heard, but
Yeah, I
like,
know. I heard some.
but you know, they don't know yet because they haven't heard it, but they will. They'll
Yeah, man,
figure
because the
out.
mixing, you know, everything's been like, we've both been progressing pretty much at the same pace,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
which is good.
Everyone we're working with too is like, you know, we're all still working, trying to like
Yeah.
progress and be
Yeah,
like
100%.
better than we were the other day, you know.
True, man. And you know, now we got connects too, which is important, right? Like, we got a place to record, you know, we know Eras is gonna kill the shit when it comes to mixing and mastering. Got limited vision when it comes down to videos, you know, we got that shit covered. You know, so now it's like gonna be easier to start putting out some quality stuff, you know.
Quality is where it's at.
Yeah.
So your quality music's really good. I fuck with it. I've heard a lot of new tracks that I'm not out yet. I've been lucky enough to. So. But fuck, I was gonna ask you.
Yeah.
is Too Tall the only artist you work with, or have you worked with anyone else?
So I work mostly with Too Tall because, like, you know, we've done 2 EPs together. We've got a third one that's on the way, and I also work with Dimension.
Yeah. Oh shit.
And so I'm going to be executively producing their EP, which is going to drop April, is it, or something like that?
Yeah, around then. There's no set date, but like around then, you know.
Yeah.
We're like finishing up right now.
Yeah,
So.
and I did a few tracks with the Dimension like last year as well. You know, there's that Last Night track which he has on YouTube. We did a while back, and so I worked with DM, and there's also Ghost that I started working with recently. I'm pretty excited about that because, you know,
It's a sick track.
yeah, he's
Very
really
good
dope,
track.
you know, and he's really putting work. So excited to work with artists like this, you know.
5K challenge, dog.
Exactly.
It's out there. The 5K challenge is out there. Any rapper,
5
it's an
stykes.
official call out, dog.
5 stykes.
Straight up, whoever wants to do it, they should
5 stykes, yo.
Yeah.
Don't say this and that. If you want to do it.
Five
If you
stacks is
don't,
done.
just relax, you know.
Exactly.
Exactly. I'm surprised no one has mastered. Yeah.
Oh, I think there's been talks.
This is
Yeah,
very
yeah,
good.
yeah.
There's been talks. There have been talks. I don't know details, but
Yeah, it got out there, yo. People been here.
people, yeah, I seen KOTD and stuff.
Yeah.
They were writing about it, like Lars Sparker and stuff.
Oh yeah, shit.
It's good, man. It's getting some attention to it.
That's dope, man. He's been working hella hard, man. He deserves to like
100%.
get out there,
Stand by
man. You know?
that.
Definitely.
So what do you guys coming out after that?
After PITC, I guess we're probably like we're also working on like, you know, just like singles, right? Just
That's what I'm saying. Do you have anything other than an album?
oh yeah, like, you know, we're just working on like tracks that, you know, maybe just to drop like once in a while and
Sick,
just
sick, sick.
keep like, you know, the people going, right? So
Yeah.
you know, videos are gonna be the
Videos.
next thing for sure.
Videos are needed. Videos are like the best. Visuals is like nowadays like the best.
Yo, it's key, man. Like honestly, like always, like I'm still feeling like damn, like I need more visuals, right? So you know, that's the goal for like this year and like for the future to like, you know, start putting some visuals to these tracks, cause like it's one thing to hear someone's point of view, but to see it too, it's like you can understand it more, you know.
It just captures the whole vibe of the track a lot better, you know.
And if you're on YouTube, like you want to watch like a dope video, you
Yeah,
want
for
to
sure.
just
You
like,
want to see a picture of a song.
you don't want to just like stare at a picture for 3 minutes,
Yeah.
like, unless you're like on another tile or some shit. You know?
Yeah, you know. Well, that's dope. That's dope. You guys are making moves, man. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do.
Slow work, you know, but it's just gotta stay consistent and hopefully, you know, shit's gonna work at the end, you know.
Yeah, man.
Is there anyone you look up to?
I mean, producers or like, there's a lot of people. Obviously, you know, like back in the days, because I grew up like back in France, you know, and listening to hip hop, French hip hop too. So like, you know, it was a little different than US hip hop, right? But as far as US hip hop, like Timbaland, you know, like Dr. Dre back then, like all those guys. And nowadays, it's like Metro Boomin, 808 Mafia, Sonic Digital, like, you know, London on the track. All those guys are just killing it. That's those type of beats I really fuck with. So.
Yeah. That's sick. That's sick. That's sick. That's good to know. Where can people find your beats and obviously your songs too?
Yeah, so you could just look up on the internet N-ESSY Productions. I have SoundCloud, YouTube. I just deleted all my videos because I'm gonna drop some new content really soon. That's gonna come up with a website and like an online beat store, so that you people are gonna be able to just like directly buy that shit online and have like a direct download link. It's gonna be that much easier, you know.
Sick, sick.
And just SoundCloud, same thing, N-ESSY Productions, and that's where you can pretty much play most of my beats right now.
Sick, sick, sick. And you listen to teezy.
Yeah, you know, you could check my SoundCloud. It's Prince Too Tall, you know. That's the same for like all my social networks, just Prince Too Tall. And like I got one video on YouTube. Well, I got like 3, but like 2 of them are old, right? And one of them is like, you know, at the quality I want to be staying at, right? So I counted as one video, right? So, you know, just Too Tall ASFB. Search that up on YouTube.
It's
Trying
sick.
to find it.
It's sick. I was lucky enough to be in it too. It was a sick video shoot. It was a sick video shoot.
Yeah, I was happy about it, you know, but it was an older track, right? So like,
It's all good though.
but you know, it's
They need a
different.
visual. They need a visual.
Yeah, it's different memories, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck it, man.
Fucking right.
You gotta check out Hold Up too, which is on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
We dropped that like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
That's on N-ESSY's page, though.
Yeah, it's with Dimension and Stones. And A-Raz was on the beat too. We made that third verse, so.
Beat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a sick collaboration. That was an older track too, though, you know.
Yeah, I heard it a long time ago.
Yeah,
It was time to drop it.
Yeah, it was a good track. It was a very sick track. I had the video. I was lucky enough to get that little footage of you guys. I still have it.
Oh yeah.
You guys were like performing and
Yeah,
shit.
true.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Some behind the scenes shit that you guys never seen before. I don't think. No, they haven't seen it. No.
Nah, yo, that was like
I
the
don't
first
think
time.
so, yeah.
No.
That was the first time.
Yeah, no one saw it.
That was like a Canadian Underdogs exclusive, like private listening party.
Exactly.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, bro. Was there any last things you want to tell the audience? Like,
Well, man, just look out for us, man. You know, it's coming.
2017.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good year.
Yeah. And also, like, shouts out, right?
Shouts out
Southside.
to Canadian Underdog, man.
Shouts out, CU, Canadian Underdogs.
Shouts out to teezy and N-ESSY with the Hennessy.
Hey, sip the Hennessy with Hennessy.
Sip Hennessy with Hennessy.
Sip to that.